Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the wonderful world of the TCG. As always, I'm your Canadian professor, Professor Trillium. Thanks so much for joining me today. Doing things a little different. We are going to be taking a look at Revavroom EX. Now, we're taking a look at it because with Pokemon 151 that came out, we have some interesting items here. One of them being the Rigid Band. Now, pretty much you attach it to a stage 1 Pokemon, and it takes 30 less damage from attacks. So that's great. And what's interesting is with Revavroom's ability with Tune Up, you could actually hold up to 4 Pokemon tools. So if you're able to get 4 rigid bands onto your Revavroom, it takes 120 less damage. Now, another thing that you could do is if you only want to put 3 rigid bands on, you could put on leftovers, and at the end of every turn, you heal 20 damage, which is great. Another thing I'd like to incorporate is Justified Gloves. This is for those nasty Charizards that are out there right now. So, if you attach this, it does 30 more damage to your opponent's active dark Pokemon, which is fantastic because Charizard is categorized as a dark type Pokemon. So, if you get 2 Justified Gloves on there, you will hit for an additional 60. Now, if you take a look at Revavroom's attack, it hits for 170. So you're hitting pretty hard, and you could do pretty much a 2 KO hit on a Charizard. And depending on how many prize cards you have, and depending on how many rigid bands you have on, you can be blocking quite a big hit from that Charizard. And as I've been hitting for weakness, because Charizard is, again, a dark Pokemon, whereas Revavroom is weak against fire. So, some other things that I include in the deck, I include a Manaphy here, just to protect the bench. I do have an Arceus V and an Arceus VStar. This is pretty much as a backup attacker, just in case things get out of hand. But the main reason why I have it is for its energy retrieval. And also with the ability Start Birth, you can start getting things moving faster. Other than that, I am using the Varoom that has 80 HP, and I'm tying it in with Bronzor and Bronzong from Battle Styles. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because with Metal Transfer, as often as you like, during your turn, you can move any amount of energy from one Pokemon to another. It doesn't even have to be a metal Pokemon, which is great because with Trinity Nova, you attach all the energy to Arceus, and then you use Bronzong. If Arceus isn't going to get knocked out, you can use Bronzong to then take that energy on Arceus VStar, or if you have a second Arceus V on your bench, you can load it up there, and then use the Bronzong to swap it over to your Revavroom. And of course, I'm using the Bidoof draw engine. Some trainer cards that I have here. Of course, I got 2 Ionos. A lot of people love Iono and they play 3 or 4. Me, I'm okay with just the 2. Ultra Balls just to help you when you're in a sticky situation. I have 2 Averys just for draw power, and also when you're facing Charizards, the Mew decks, etc. This limits your opponent's bench to 3 Pokemon. They actually have to put them in the discard. So that could be very helpful when you're trying to clear up the field, so that way you're not worried about another Charizard coming in to KO you. I do have 2 switches just in case. I have a Super Rod just to get back any energy or any Pokemon that were maybe knocked out. I do also have Crystal Cave. So Crystal Cave, it's good to get rid of Path. Because Path would totally take away the ability for Revavroom. So, if you have Crystal Cave, you can heal 30 damage to each of your Steel-type Pokemon. So, with your Revavroom, it's taking a lot less damage. It's able to heal 30 each turn, and it's not looking so bad. I do have 3 bosses. I do have 2 toolboxes. This is to help you get the rigid bands. I have a Professor's Research just in case you're in a sticky situation. And then I have 1 Arven because you can find an item card and a tool card, but we're already pairing it up with Toolbox. So pretty much I would use Arven to kind of get an item that I need, you know, such as one of the Pokeballs if needed. All right. So for energy, we're doing 8 steel type energy. We're doing 2 turbo. This is to attach to the Arceus just in case Arceus needs to attack. And then we have a jet energy. So jet energy is great because if you attach it to a Pokemon that's on your bench, it will put that Pokemon onto the active spot. So with Revavroom, it only takes 2 steel energy and 1 colorless energy. So you can attach 2 steel energy to it and attach a jet energy to it to essentially swap it on to the active to, you know, make that big move. All right. So jet energy is great. It's also kind of like a switch. So technically I got 4 switches. I'm just going to test it out for now, but you probably could get rid of this switch and maybe put in a Battle VIP pass if you want. But yeah, so that's it. I have 8 steel energies, which is why I use the super rod, just to kind of put more energy back into the deck. And I'm running 3 Revavroom EXs, because that's all you need really, and 3 Varooms. Alright, well, other than that, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and give this a try and see how it goes. I haven't been able to test if this is a good deck to start first or second. Typically in Pokemon you want to go first, right? Because you can get your evolutions in play faster. So fire, so we could be dealing with the Charizard or Arcanine deck. Not good for my steel Pokemon with a weakness to fire. So we could be in a little bit of a sticky situation. Alright, so our main goal, maybe we'll Iono them. Yeah. Because that Charmander's going to hit for 20. I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up and get that out of the active. So I could also mirror draw if they get stacked. May not have anything? Okay, they don't have anything. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna go boss. Let's see. We're gonna attach the energy. Do we play the boss? I don't want to give him a new hand. Alright, let's do the Avery. Okay, we got an Arceus V. Okay, let's Nest Ball. We're gonna Nest Ball for the Arceus. Okay, so we can evolve that next turn. And we got more cards in play, so can't do anything. Alright, that's it. Let's see what they do. With 1 card, they could possibly have the Charizard in their hand and just drew the rare candy. It's hard to say. Doesn't look like they're moving quick enough. Like, so it looks like they're going to load up their Torkoal. Alright, what are they getting rid of? 2 fire. Okay. Get the Charizard. Oh, Charmeleon. You're going the long way. Alright, the important thing is we get the Bronzong, the Bronzor out of the active. Alright, and then we're gonna boss and we're gonna bring the Torkoal or the other Charmander in. Alright, let's see. What's your retreat? A 2 retreat. Okay. So first, Arceus VStar. We are going to use Turbo Energy to put that in the active. There we go. I want to keep them at 2, so I'm not going to... I'm not going to play that. Okay, let's start getting some... Let's start getting some cards. Alright, we need the Bidoof, and we also need... What am I going to go with? Okay, we gotta start getting them in play. Even though I could really use a drawing card. Let's get our draw engine. If they Iono me, it's my own fault. Alright, and do I boss the Charmeleon out? It could evolve into the Charizard, get the energy, and hit. Yeah. I'm going to bring in the Torkoal. And I'm going to end my turn. Alright, so they're just top decking. Yeah, had a feeling. That's okay. In order to move the Torkoal, they need a switch, or they need two. There we go. All right. So they're going to put the Charizard in the active. Nice. Good play on them with the research. Darn. I was really hoping that they didn't have the Charizard in hand. There's the Ultra Ball. Where are they going? Pidgey? Charmeleon? Or another Charizard, because they have a rare candy. If that's the case and they don't evolve it, I'll Iono next turn. Growlithe Arcanine. Yeah. You're attacking. Okay, only hits for 80. It's all good. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to attach a Rigid Band to it. Double Turbo. I could KO the Torkoal and we can get ahead in prizes. Charizard needs 2 energies. 2 energies. Or I can bring in the Charizard and hit it for half. Alright. We're going to Bibarel. Okay, Crystal Cave, that's going to come and play after. And let's... I don't have another Pokemon V. Darn. Is this going to one-hit KO me? No. 80, 180. Ooh, yeah, it will. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to boss it in. We're going to do this. We're going to get another Arceus. Put that down. Trinity Nova. And we're going to put all 3 energies on Arceus V. Alright. You probably got a fire energy. Put it down. Alright, there's the Arcanine. I gotta watch out for the Arcanine. Because it can really take out my Revavroom. What do you want? Another Charizard. Alright, it's gonna put the... Energy on Charizard, energy on Arcanine, energy on Charizard. Right? Or Charizard. Go ahead. There you go. Alright, Arceus VStar should survive this attack, I hope. Because I am taking 30 less damage. We have the same amount of prize cards. What are you thinking about? Are you doing the math? Mm. All right. Good play. Okay, we're going to do this. No, do this first. Do an S-ball. Room. Put it down. Put one of these. Alright, let's do this. Don't care for the Manaphy. Alright, 20 short. Darn. Gotta get that Revavroom. Gotta get that Revavroom. If we get a boss, we can swap out. So now, so my opponent only has 2 cards in their hand. They've already played a bunch of fire. So we gotta watch out for that Torkoal too. Alright, there goes that. Get your cards. Alright. Bring that into play. Iono. Alright. We're gonna attach. Manaphy on the bench. Alright, we're hoping for the Revavroom. Yes, there we go. Now, do I attack with the Arceus, or do I retreat? No, I attack. Get rid of the Charizard. Yeah. Alright, let's hope for a good pull. Switch. Okay. Probably not the best. So this Charizard's going to hit hard now. Could possibly KO it. There's the Arcanine Energy. Alright. If I had a boss... Okay, I got Iono next turn. Or if they get short again, if I get a boss, I could take up the Arcanine. So this is the thing. Revavroom only hits for 170. I could heal. It has 3 rigid bands on. 2 or 3. Alright, there goes that. It hits for 240. Yikes. Alright. Alright, I am going to Iono. I'm going to attach the Jet Energy. Yeah. I'm going to Iono us. That way my opponent only gets 2 cards. Nice. 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 So I already got 3 tool cards. I'm going to attach that. I'm going to attach leftovers to this one. Alright. Alright, hits for 200. Looking good. Alright, if they got switch, this isn't good. This is not the best matchup. I think I'm not doing... This isn't going to be a win. I got 4 prize cards remaining. They got 2. All they need to do is knock out my Revavroom. Go ahead. It's going to retreat the Charizard and bring in the Arcanine for the KO. Go ahead. Yeah, there you go. Retreat your Charizard and win. Alright. There we go. Good game. And that's game. So yeah. The thing is with Revavroom, stage 1 takes a bit to get takes a bit to get going, but once it gets going, it goes. All right, here we are. Another match. Opponent, they have a grass coin. My steel type do have, I think, resistance to it. Yes, I want to go first. Don't mulligan. Both mulligan. Alright. What do they got? Okay. Wow. Alright, here we go. Oh, love to see it. Okay, I don't need that. Crystal Cave I'm going to save. Okay, there we go. Alright, this is big. Swablu starting off for them probably isn't the best. They may have to retreat it. Wow, they must have nothing in their hand. Alright, so the Swablu may retreat for the Greninja. Greninja has higher HP. And they probably want the Swablu. Come on, stack your deck. You get it, eh? That's okay. I'm going to evolve it. Alright, here we go. I'm even going to put down Crystal Cave and heal what you just did. There. Alright, attach a Rigid Band. And that's my turn. Alright, so far so good. So like I said, with Revavroom, he does have a resistance to grass. There's the Altaria with Magical Echo. So I got to get rid of that Altaria. So I should be able to one-hit KO it next. Unless it retreats. And then I need a boss. Alright. What to do? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to knock you out next turn. Yeah. Alright. Justify gloves. I don't want to see you. Ultra Ball. Perfect. Get rid of the Justified gloves. Got my Bibarel. Now I'm going to bring in... my Revavroom already has the energy. I'm going to bring in the Arceus. Double Turbo. Next turn. Alright. There we go. See ya, Altaria. Okay, number 4. What do we got? Jet Energy. That's okay. So, what's great here, 280 HP. I got my Rigid Band on there, and I also have resistance to grass. So, let's see what happens. Okay, putting an energy on the Bibarel. That's a shame. Alright. If I get a boss, I could get rid of the Bibarel. Alright, gotta do that. Got no energies. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of their draw engine. Okay. How many energies does this need? 3? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Bibarel. I don't want him to draw. Get rid of the draw power. See ya. Alright, 6. Research. Yeah, I don't think they have anything. Oh, nice. So it's going to hit 3 damage to one of your Pokemon. Oh, okay. It's probably going to knock on my Bibarel. Oh, it put the energy over here. Okay. Alright, what are we looking at? 190. You may move any amount of energy from your Pokemon to any other Pokemon you like. Alright. Okay. Alright. Don't want to Iono them. I don't want to research and lose. Yeah, because then I lose my Super Rod too. Oh, I hate to see it. Alright. Gonna do that. Alright, I'll KO it next turn, get 2 more cards, and hope 1 is what I'm looking for. Okay. Here we go. I do have a weakness and a Rigid Band, so they are going to be hitting me for 60 less. So only 100. That's a-okay. And guess what? My Crystal Cave allows me to heal. So this is all what the build is about. I'm going to heal. Here we go. Let's just keep going into it. There we go. 100 HP left. It's probably going to attack and then move the energy to its Alolan Executor or to that. Okay. That's fine. Oh. There we go. So now with leftovers, I get to heal even more. Love it. Alright, gonna heal. So pretty much all the damage that it put onto me is gonna go away after this turn. There goes its draw engine. Another one. Let's go for number 1. A toolbox. That's what I'm looking for. There you go. Heal another 20. Look at that. You love to see it. I'm healing How many? I'm healing 50 points each turn. This is a good matchup. Good matchup. Okay, get your hit in. And move your energy. Yeah. Okay. It'd be funny if I got a boss and I pulled out the Alolan Executor. And with the V-Star, 2 prizes, alright. Another Iono. Alright, gonna use the toolbox. Didn't get anything. Gonna heal. Kind of stuck. Like, I could attack it, knock it out, brings in the Alolan Executor, and then this attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each grass attached to this Pokemon. So, how many energy does it have? It has 4? Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Feeling dangerous. I want to live dangerously. Alright, gonna go that. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. Oh, perfect. Gonna do that. Arceus V. I want a boss. And I want more tools. Could attach another Rigid Band. Oh, darn. There we go. There we go. Yeah, just take it out. Alright, so it's probably going to take out one of my benched Pokemon, but I'm hoping Manaphy blocks it? It should? Who are you bringing out? It's all good. It's all good. Let's see, I want to switch. Gonna heal. Gonna do this. Bronzor. Alright, yeah, so the main point again, Arceus VStar, just using its VStar ability just to kind of get what you need out on the field, you know? Yeah, Manaphy. Coming in clutch. Alright, gonna heal. It's like it never happened. Sure. There we go. There we go. And that does it. Alright, pretty good matchup. Pretty good matchup. Everything kind of went smoothly there. This deck doesn't always have the smoothest play. But once you get that Revavroom going, it's good. That's exactly how you want it to play. Alright, here we go. Starting the next match. Of course I didn't get it. It's alright. We're going to see what happens. So hopefully I get a good draw. I don't get a mulligan. I've had a few games where I mulliganed. Alright. Okay, not bad. Not a bad start. Alright, let's see. Oh, water and fire. What do you play? Palkia Charizard? We will take that. Nice. Alright. A water fire deck. Let's see how this goes. The fire's not great for my steel Pokemon. Alright, that's good for me. Hold on. If Tails, what do they get? Oh, they got Squawkabilly. Ooh, what? You got rid of 2 rare candies. Hope it was worth it. Alright, now, this is the interesting thing. Alright? Let's see. I'm going to play an Avery. They're going to have to get rid of a Pokemon now. Who are you going to get rid of? Probably Squawk. He did his thing. Let's get... Hold on to that. We still don't have another card in our hands. Or another Pokemon. So we need this. So Arceus, come on out. There you go. We're going to get you off the bench. There we go. And that's how you do it. And leave it at that. We'll evolve into Arceus VStar. And we can start looking for what we're looking for. So I think I'm going to look for Twin Energy and a Varoom. All right. We got to start doing some damage here. Okay, that's okay. Okay, another Arceus. That's all right. V-Star. Gonna do this. All right. Start Birth. We are going to Twin Energy and Varoom because we need to start getting some action going. Here we go. Double Turbo. Nova. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Because now Bronzor can start moving the energy. Yeah, the main thing, you got to get rid of that Arcanine before Revavroom comes out. Alright, if you get another fire on there, hits for 250, it's going to knock out the Arceus. That's fine. I could bring in the other Arceus. Or I could even bring out the Revavroom. Should knock it out. It only needs 100, and it hits for 170. So we should be alright. Oh. Alright. Alright. Revavroom. Crystal Cave. Let's move the energy. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's get Arceus out of the active. We're gonna Avery. Oh, awesome. Another Rigid Band. And we go for the knockout. Probably looking for Palkia VStar. Yeah. And Pidgeot. You got... Maybe I should have left Arceus VStar in the active and got more energy out. We'll see. Alright. Do you have that rare candy for the Pidgeot? If I get a boss, I'm going to boss the Pidgey. Yes! There we go. Attach another Rigid Band. That's 3. Bring the energy down. Now we're going to heal. Didn't get boss. That's okay. So far, this is looking alright. Gonna 2-hit KO the Palkia. 3 Rigid Bands. That's 90 hit points it's hitting less for. And now I also heal 30 damage. So, it's not a lot the Palkia could do. It's not a lot the Palkia could do. Okay? Yeah, boss the Arceus. Alright, take it out, then you get your... If I get an Iono, this will be good, because they're going to have a stacked hand, and this is going to be really good. This is going to be really good. Alright, bring the Revavroom back. Crystal Cave, just in case. Alright, let's heal. Yeah, and they concede. That's what happened. They didn't have anything in their hand. Even after getting some rewards, they didn't have anything. So luckily we were able to get around that Arcanine EX. Yeah, so that's why you have Arceus. You have Arceus to kind of, clean up the area for Revavroom to come in and do its thing. Alright? Okay, well... That's going to do it. Pretty much, we got a bunch of matches in, and as you could see, it goes here and there with the Revavroom. It really depends on your draw, alright? But that's the same with any deck. So, with the Revavroom, once you get it going and you start attaching those Rigid Bands, you're in a good spot. As you saw from the previous match, it was only hitting me for 90, the Palkia VStar. We didn't even get to see the Palkia VStar trying to hit the Revavroom again. So the only thing you gotta watch out for is if you're dealing with a Charizard EX deck that has an Arcanine in it, or some other fire Pokemon like Entei. That's what you have to watch out for. But again, this is why we have Arceus VStar. Once we get that in play and we start playing Trinity Nova to get some hits down, we start moving the energy. We use Starbirth to get those Pokemon on the go. Alright, so it's not bad. It's not bad. So, you know, with Rigid Band being the new addition for from the Pokemon 151, including it in your decks for Stage 1 Pokemon, it can make a big difference to how heavy hitting some Pokemon can be. So, with that said, that's probably going to do it for me for today. Thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate you all. Don't forget, if you liked what you saw here, leave a like, click the notification bell. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I appreciate it. If you like this kind of video and you want to see me do more, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do this. This was really fun, really interesting. Next time, I think I'm going to try and do the Rigid Band with an Oink Cologne. I'm going to try that, but maybe I'll take another gander at some other Pokemon. Yeah, so again, depending on how you want to use your Revavroom, if you want to be super annoying and healing all the time, like we've seen, attach the leftovers, use the Crystal Cave, that's great. If you want to try and hit Charizard harder, if you have 2 Justified Gloves put on it, you're hitting for 60 more, so that's a big hit. Alright, but pretty much the Rigid Band is pretty much saving the day, keeping our Revavroom alive and well. Alright, so again, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. If you have any ideas of how I could change up the deck a little bit, I'd love to hear from you, so please let me know below. Alright, thank you all so much for joining. As always, I'm your Canadian Professor, Professor Trillium. And as always, enjoy your time in the wonderful world of the TCG. See you later.